Welcome back, everybody, to Shooting Gallery in New England. Today we are back at it with a range review. We're doing the full range review on the Taurus G3C TORO. This is going to be a fun one. Let's get first 10 rounds off and we'll go into this firearm. Tell you what I like about it, tell you what I don't like about it. But overall, I'm pretty excited. So let's try this out. Move the camera over here a little bit. Now we're about 10 yards away. Loads perfectly. Oh. That's what I'm talking about. Didn't fully go into battery. Let's try this out. So we're back. Cleared that little malfunction. I don't know why that happened. It is getting a little bit cold here in New England today. I don't know if the cold hit the lubricant that was on there. Shouldn't though, because I'm using the best damn lubricant on the market, Aegis Gun Care. Let's see if we can get through another mag without another malfunction. I'm not editing that out. You guys are seeing the full review as it sits. I push the slide back in the battery. Damn. That's odd. Now I've put a couple, say 150, 200 rounds to this gun. I know what it likes, I know what it doesn't like. I'm using some, hold on one second, let's try and clear this malfunction. I know there is a round in the chamber, hold on. Now, I'm using this G3C TORO. There's no optic on it yet just because, listen, optics are expensive. But I'm using this Atlanta Arms Select. This is, I believe, remanufactured ammunition. I'm going to switch to some S&B and see if that will work and see if that will actually, because I know I've put a lot through that and it should like it. So I'm going to go change the ammo out and hopefully this review can be a little bit more favorable. So we just switched over to the S&B 115 grade 9mm. So let's see if this stuff works in the Taurus G3C TORO. Oh, that's much better. Flawless. So that Atlanta Arms stuff does not want to function in this. Like I said, I'm not leaving that stuff out, but let's get a couple more rounds down range. Today I only have one mag because I've been moving, so I've been moving all my other stuff to the shop, but that's gonna change. Hopefully get all my other stuff home soon. I'm glad to be back at the range. We're at my gun club, my local gun range. We're in a safe location, so for the YouTube moderators, we are in a safe location. I'm shooting into a berm that is completely safe. We have a secondary berm and it is an actual gun range, so let's get that out of the way. We're gonna be safely handling this today, and let's get a couple more rounds down range and see how this runs. All right. So guys, as you can tell, I'm having a little bit better luck with the Taurus today. I think it was just some bad ammo. I've had really no issues with it. I've been kind of singing his praises. One of my longtime followers, Joe Morgan, out there, I know he's probably going to watch this video when it first premieres. So shout out to my boy Joe Morgan. I really appreciate the support. He has been singing the praises forever. He always kind of gave me a hard time because I did trash Taurus for a while. And the G3C, I'll tell you, is a wonderful handgun. The trigger is actually pretty good for what it is. The stippling is what's I'm really liking the most on the stippling. You do get index points for your trigger finger when you're not really wanting to put your trigger on the finger, because that's how you want to be safe, guys. It does come optics ready, so Taurus stands for Taurus, the Toro stands for Taurus Optics Ready Option. So the G3C Taurus Optics Ready Option, so they just call it the Toro. But it's a great mounting system. You get 3 separate plates. It's not cut directly for any optic. There is plating systems. I'm gonna have another video explaining the plating systems for this. So at least I had to double check before I actually started this video, because I'm like, I don't think there does come with like an actual cut for this optic, but or for the slide itself, I'm sorry. But we will have a full review on the mounting systems and the mounting plates, what plate goes with what mounting plates go with what optic for your firearm. Now again, it's a 9mm subcompact. This is essentially going to be put in place for the 365, the Glock 43, 43X, Ruger Max 9, the Shield Plus. This does come with a 10-round mag. I believe in free states they come with 12-round magazines, so you do have the high cap versions. You can get 15-round mags. There's actually a lot of aftermarket support on this, guys. We are going to be doing a little bit of a build series on this where you can upgrade the barrel, some of the internal parts. I haven't found any trigger upgrades yet for it, but for what I'm using this gun for, I don't think I need a trigger update. Now, I got 10 more rounds of S&B 115 grain ball. Let's just keep getting some lead down range. There we go. Alrighty. So we're having another failure to go into battery, but this time I can at least clear the round, which is good. I think with remanufactured ammunition, it can be a little bit of an issue, and I'm trying to see where that round went, if it was a live round or not. I think it just was a failure to eject as I'm looking on the ground here. Oh, nope. Okay. It was a live round, so it was failure to go into battery. Now, again, for the price point of, say, $375 for the Taurus G3C TORO, for what the metal's made out of, you're not getting a HK quality. But for what this is, as long as you practice with it, you know what ammo makes the gun run perfectly. Again, S&B I really have no issue with. I'm not just gonna say, yeah, it's the gun, it can't cycle a full mag. You've seen here in this video so far it can, but just make sure you know how to, clear malfunctions, understand what's going on. Sometimes an ammo, it could be a little bit gunked up, the ammo could be sitting too long, could just be bad primers, who knows? So just kind of cycle through your range ammo whenever you can. So I'm gonna keep shooting here, and then we're gonna go over a couple more things you can do, what I would recommend, and if I would recommend buying it or not. It is a good gun though, so let's keep shooting, guys. Now guys, what I do want to demonstrate here real quick is the fact that this trigger is actually very good. We are pointed in a safe direction here, but now again, there's nothing in the firearm. You have this little dingus, like most striker fires do. You have that Glock dingus. Depress that, you have a little bit of a lot of travel, but once you get to that wall, there you go, and then here's the reset right there. Boom. the reset and the trigger on this is, I think, is phenomenal for what you're getting. But I just want to demonstrate that real quick. I got 10 more rounds of S&B, and we're just gonna keep having some fun. So stay tuned. Battery again. Another failure to eject / go into battery. And we're empty. So we had 2 malfunctions in that mag, so hopefully this isn't leading into it. We did do a video on how to clean and lubricate this, so you guys know that I actually maintain this firearm. But if this keeps happening, you know, I might have to contact Taurus, because it shouldn't be going into battery. They, you know, right now I'm only limited to S&B, a little bit of Atlanta Arms. 9mm is still kind of sparse, but S&B is one of the name brand ball ammunitions that I have access to. I just purchased a case of it. So we're gonna keep shooting. I got a couple more rounds of S&B, and we're gonna give you my final thoughts on it. And again, guys, just because I've had some malfunctions with the G3C TORO does not mean I think it's a bad gun, and I don't think you should not buy this gun because it has a few malfunctions at the range. So keep that in mind throughout this video. Alrighty? Alright guys, so we get the last 10 rounds we're gonna shoot for the day. I am trying to conserve still some ammo, because 9mm is still at like $350, $400 a case, so I gotta have a little bit of discretion. But let's get these last 10 rounds here, and we'll give you the final thoughts on the Taurus G3C TORO. All right? We got one more in there. There we go. Look at that. Nice and clear. It is a smooth shooting gun for the size. So let's get to our final thoughts, all right? What's up, guys? Now we are back for the after action report from the range. I'm trying something new when we close these range reviews out, so I hope that you actually enjoyed this new type of style. We are in the new place. So guys, the Taurus G3C TORO. Well, so one thing I didn't mention in the review when we were at the range, again guys, this firearm is clear and it's nothing in the magazine. So one thing I did notice and I forgot to mention is that if you're ever looking for aftermarket sights, these guns actually do come stock with Glock sights. So you could get like Glock 19 sights, so you can change out the dovetail, you change out your front sight. So say you want to put an optic on this and you wanted to say have suppressor height sights to co-witness, you actually get suppressor height sights for G3C TORO because they take Glock sights. Sometimes for this front sight here, see how well the camera's gonna pick that up, you can obviously unscrew it with a Glock armorer's tool. I use the Vism Glock armorer's tool almost exclusively, but you might have to file down the front screw just a little bit and then it'll actually fully tighten. Throw some blue Loctite on there and you'll be good. Now, aside from the malfunctions that we had with the G3C TORO, I'm going to chalk that up to ammo. Maybe it had a couple bad rounds. I did check the primers before I put them back in the gun and shot to make sure they worked. They were light striked a little bit. Now, the good thing is about this gun is that we're able to actually upgrade it. So a lot of the internal parts in here and the slide, for instance, the sleeve that the firing pin rides in is actually plastic. So what you can do is upgrade that, and then the guide rod here, plastic as well. To help out with cycling, they also make a aftermarket guide rod that's stainless. I think it's stainless steel, it could be aluminum, I'm not sure. And then there's also a barrel. We can get a compensator for it. We can get obviously we're gonna put an optic on there. I'm probably gonna put suppressor height sights on there just to, you know, kind of make this thing all Gucci'd out. They don't make trigger upgrades yet for it, but I doubt, to be quite honest, I doubt you're gonna see an Apex trigger for a Taurus G3C. That's just my opinion, and you can take that for what it's worth. But for a gun that's I keep wanting to say 175, but for a gun that's 375 MSRP, you know, I don't think you're gonna see trigger upgrades. You might see like a trigger spring here or there by like Wolf or something, but I don't expect them to be that much into upgrading the triggers on these, because again, it's unloaded. You know, get a little bit of a take, get the dingus. Let me show it in, hold on, let me show it in frame. There we go. Get click, 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 click. A little bit of a take up, hits that wall, boom. Now, boom, boom. Now, that's a phenomenal trigger for a gun that's 375, and with the complete and utter backlash that Taurus has gotten over the years, I think they've stepped it up with the G3 or the G series. I believe it replaced the PT 111, so which that gun was horrible. Was not a fan. I've tried the revolvers that they make. Again, they're Taurus revolvers, but their striker fire pistol line, and I've shot the full size, I've shot the G2, I've shot a G3C. Their warranty is what I have to say is unbelievable. So say you have to send a gun like this back, Taurus warranty, their customer service, I have to commend them, because I have never talked to a gun company whose customer service reps are so polite, they're so understanding, and they're not going to fight you about it. They say, send it in, let's take care of it for you, because that's what we do to take care of our customers. They'll send you the shipping label probably within the next 4 hours of talking to them, and you ship it out. And they actually have a quick turnaround time. So always keep that in mind. If you ever have to send it out for warranty, your gun's going to be taken care of. No charge to you. It's covered under warranty, and you get amazing customer service with Taurus. So guys, this is my honest review of the Taurus G3C TORO. We're gonna have a lot more videos down the road with this. We'll have our own little playlist of like how we can upgrade this to make it a little bit more flary. Now, if I would say I'd carry this? Probably not. I probably wouldn't carry this. I'd probably keep it as like a gun that I keep in the fishing bag. You know, when I'm going through the trails, I'll keep that as a backup to my sidearm. Or, you know, I don't know. I probably still wouldn't carry it. Just because you can see the size of my hands. Now, when I put this gun in here, that seems like a very small gun. Small guns, I don't really shoot as accurate as, say, a 19 size or 17 size frame in terms of pistol sizes. So I wouldn't probably carry it. But to have around, it gives new shooters, because it's a very simple gun to use. It takes down just like a Glock, so a new shooter can really get into it, especially if you get the full-size model. Maybe my opinion would change. Who knows? I say definitely stay tuned once we get some optics on here and upgrade some of the internal parts to where it's not all some plastic within the metal. My opinion might change. I might be carrying this down the road. We never know. But I appreciate you guys for watching today. If you haven't checked us out already over on Utreon, Gunstreamer, Rumble, any type of non-YouTube, please do me a favor and go over and follow, because you never know, YouTube actually might shut the lights off from this channel one day. And I also want to thank you all who have been loyal to me and loyal subscribers. We've just reached over 1,200 subscribers as of this viewing. So remember, if you want to support us, the Patreon link is down below. We really appreciate all your support. We're going to have a lot more videos coming now. 2022 is going to be a good year for this channel. It's going to be a huge facelift. Excuse me, sorry about that. As the podcast is growing, more guests are going to be coming on because of all you. So again, guys, thank you again for all your continued support. I'm going to get back because I got some editing to do. Honestly, if you're going to get the G3C TORO, I'd say it's a safe bet. Have a good one, everybody. Stay safe, stay shooting, and I'll see you next time. Peace.